It's a beautiful day today. Not just kind of nice, it's really nice today. Jack's strapping things up. John gave us a gun yesterday to bring down with us. We're not real comfortable with it. Jack is strapping it very well to the front of the ATV, and I don't know, guns, it's a double-edged sword. You worry about having an accident, but then you also worry about getting charged with the bear, by a bear.
You worry about pissing the bear off.
Then you worry about, exactly, not stopping the bear, but just wounding the bear, so I don't know.
And having that, I think the bear spray is our best.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable with bear spray. Of course, maybe if we actually do have to face Brutus, we would change our mind about that, but yeah, not real comfortable with it. I think we'll probably just leave this gun up there with him and say we'll take our chances. Anyway, getting ready to see what else we can get done today. Got a few more trees to get down and just really get to work on that tent platform. Clearing the ground and doing the measurements and getting the lumber there. Picking our boards for the platform. I think that'll be our focus today. We have another really nice day up here, even nicer than yesterday, I think. And we're going to get back to work on maybe do another tree or two, but mostly I think we want to focus on getting this darn tent platform happening so we can get our tent up and actually be up here for a couple weeks before we have to turn around and leave. Working. We're settling the blocks into their final spots, leveling off the ground a little bit underneath them. Getting rid of the duff and the roots and stuff so they're sitting solid. Got this one all good. That back one I think is good. And we're doing good. Actually, we're making good progress. That's the update. So today, as I was saying, our focus is going to be kind of getting further along on the tent platform. So I'm going to walk down to the big cabin and let John know we're here, because we drove up all by ourselves today. No escort needed anymore. We're big kids now. And Jack's getting to work with the measuring, and we're going to figure out how we're going to notch those logs to get the brackets, to get them to sit in the brackets, because we've got the pure blocks with the 6-inch brackets. So, do I measure up?
Oh, yes, perfect. Ah. I'm making her a dress out of chaga and wood.
Okay, I'm going to go get tools from the big cabin and let John know we're here, and I'll be back. Good old-fashioned draw blade to pull off the bark. Cleaning these logs up a little bit before we do the notching.
Two, 1, 2, chop, chop, chop.
All right, we're going to call it a day, pack up, head back into town. Seems like we didn't do a lot, but we really, really did. I swear to God, we made great progress today.
Seems like a lot to me.
I mean, if you look at it like, didn't this all look like this morning? But no, we cleared a lot of this, the duff and the roots and all that. We got our blocks situated and level unto themselves. We figured out that we are not going to have to notch this log to get it in the brackets, but we will have to notch that log to get it in the brackets. And that'll be our first move tomorrow. And then we're ready to start putting this platform together and get that tent up here. Finally. Good thing. We're running out of time.
Definitely want to use those lobbers for our driveway.
Yeah, and we'll continue to work on clearing up our driveway. And of course, every time we fell trees, we get piles of stuff to clean up from that. So there's no end to the amount of work that's got to happen around here. But that's fine. That's the whole point. Woo! Okay, we're gonna pack up and head back to town. Okay, the first thing we're going to focus on is picking the lumber, the actual pieces of lumber that we're going to use for the tent platform, because we have a pile of lumber. When we first got up here and there was that pile of lumber behind the cabin here, that was just the beginning. It turns out that that guy who milled that lumber with John is moving out of state. So he had a whole bunch of it to sell, and we snapped it up so that we have lots of it. So first we'll go through this little pile of what's left here and pick out whatever planks work for that. And then we'll know how many we need to go down to the big cabin to get, because the rest of it is down at John's cabin. So that's what's gonna happen first. Jack is filling up the beast for our return trip so that it's done and we don't have to worry about it before we take off to go home this evening. Wise man. Here we are at the big cabin. John's not here yet. And there's all that beautiful lumber. Wow. What mushroom? Here comes John. Oh, that's a great big amanita. Oh my God, what a beauty. Gotta get a shot of that. Oh my God. Check out this amanita. Holy crap, holy. That is like the most beautiful specimen. It's that time. Pretty exciting. Gotta start spending a little time actually just looking for mushrooms. Wow. Good spot, honey. Good, here comes John. Perfect timing. We gotta measure out, pick some boards. Gotta measure the planks and see if we got enough 10-footers.
Oh yeah, you got plenty.
Yeah, there's none in the pile down there, but that's what we'll do now is measure these.
Yeah, we'll throw the 2x anyway. You wanted them for the...
Yeah. That is a beautiful amanita. That looks like something straight out of Mario Brothers.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And this is a fantastic stack of fantastic lumber. We're going to measure out 10-footers. And
Take measure.
I did. And that's our job for the next probably hour. I don't know.
Take 6 at a time.
Okay.
Slow me up 6 and I'll see how that goes.
Too bad I wasn't filming that because I, in my badass fashion, tipped over that entire canoe, turned it upside down in the water so all the water would get out, and I pulled it up onto the shore. And now it's sitting there all empty and drying. The roses are hard at work making rose hips now. And those are full of nutritional goodness. Lots of things you can do with them. How quickly the flowers fade and the fruit begins. I think I'll go back and see how the boys are doing on that hitch. See if I can supervise a little bit. Well, they're still hard at work on it. I'm going to continue to sort out boards so we can all be productive and busy at the same time. Stay around. Film that. This is more interesting. Okay, we just parked the canoe in our marine driveway for the first time. Right on. So now we're walking up to the cabin. La da 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 da. Okay. Woo! Look how close we're getting. So, our next task will be to actually get our frame poles placed into those brackets, nail them in, and then lay planks. I don't think we found enough 10-footers, so we're probably going to have to go back for a few 12-footers to finish the job. Which is unfortunate to use 12-footers for a 10-foot span, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we certainly have plenty of 12-footers. All right, looking good.
Little by little.
It's gonna be a custom fit bracket job. Jack's doing a very careful and meticulous job of making the notch just right.
To be said for being anal relentless. We're tempted.
I've never heard that one before. Hey, you're getting good practice for those notches that are really going to matter.
Matter, right? I'm gonna make a totem pole.
I'm going to go get the sandwiches. Their little picnic table. A picnic block. We're having lunch on the pier block.
You want to get the chairs?
Ooh, we have chairs, that's right. Yeah, let's get the chairs. It's gonna really feel like home now. Woo! How nice, we actually brought up our folding chairs today. So we're gonna sit in our front yard and have lunch for the first time. Isn't that nice? Ta-da! It's a chair. It's furniture. And this will be approximately where we'll do a fire pit. It'll be so nice. Nice breeze, no mosquitoes. From the north and the west, usually it's good weather. And from the south and the east. The east always brings storms. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're styling now. We got food, we got chairs,